think they would be happy.
Ben 60 lira.
Remove top.
Qué buena ya. Iyo fiji.
Kuada.
Sal. Duka kala di noda. Duka jama jak. Anda tekan.
Yai cham.
Abdu cham.
Abdu cham.
Any side. 25 kilos. We don't even see where these ones are. We don't even have contact with the supplier. You don't see it. Yeah, the supplier will just bring it to. And our storekeepers will verify that this process coming. How many bags have been distributed today? No, I don't know. The guys at the. We will live Not in our you cannot put it in. Not in your Why? Even those that we are supporting, even we are going to the same village, they are beneficiaries. We don't carry them. Once we give out, if you give us yeah, let's go. Where are you going? The next, let's go. Huh? No, nyari distribution. Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Modlamin Fai, the Director for Central and West Africa, International Federation of Red Cross and Red Christian Societies. Now, the Gambia has benefited yet again from another magnanimity from the Gambia Red Cross Society. This is in response to an appeal made by the Gambia government regarding the crop failure. These communities have been given almost what they need because rice is a staple food in the country, and also not only that, fertilizers also have been given to the community. Gambia, is an agrarian community, so it's like, these are things that they've long been yearning for. What do you have to say regarding this token of at least gifts that you have given to the community without any strings attached, and these are affected communities?
Thank you very much. Let me just emphasize the role of the Gambia Red Cross as auxiliary to public authority. Now, the Gambia Red Cross works very closely with the Gambia government, so if the Gambia government declares a situation of emergency or disaster, the Gambia Red Cross is obliged by virtue of its status as auxiliary to support the actions of government. But beyond that also, you have the Gambia Red Cross being present at the grassroots level, being able to know exactly what is happening at that level and tracking vulnerability. Now, as regards the food crisis, The Gambia Red Cross was part of an inter-agency assessment mission, and from there they were able to develop their plan of action based on the priorities of the needy people, what we call the food insecure, and then they were able to come up with this package. They developed an appeal, and the Red Crescent movement, represented by the IFRC, launched this appeal, and then we had our partners coming in to help us, as you can see around. Now, basically we are looking at two approaches. It's good we need to address the emergency, but at the same time we need to invest in the long term, meaning why don't you support those populations to be more self-sufficient so that they will not come back to you for help in future. So this is why we have this twin track approach. You have the rice farm, you also see the distributions that we are doing now, giving them rice and oil, vegetable oil, and so on. But there is a lot of effort in terms of investing in the long term.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Alassane Senghor. The Gambia government, sometime during the course of the year, announced, that it needed assistance for more than at least half, of the population needed food aid because of the crop failure. Now the Gambia Red Cross have come out, with its own, benevolence by giving out rice and fertilizer. This is a twin track approach, as you call it here. Now, how do you see these communities that have been given this gesture, rice, which is a staple food in the country, considering the fact that most Gambians, or if not all, like rice and fertilizer also? We are in the peak of rainy season. So, how do you see this two items that are very vital?
Well, thank you very much. First and foremost, I think since yesterday we have been visiting project sites, and we have seen people come out and express their satisfaction and appreciation for the support that have been provided by the Red Cross. And this is basically why we are here, and the fact that they are giving basic things that they need, like rice, and also on the other hand seeds and fertilizer. Based on what you said earlier on in your introduction, we introduced the twin track approach, where we don't only look at the immediate emergency needs of the people, but we also look at the long term, how they should be weaned out of receiving assistance from outside. So they're quite excited, and we've just visited a rice field coming from the seeds that were distributed, and the communities are quite excited about it. I think they are more excited about the crops that would yield and something in the long term than the short term benefits.
Now, how do you intend to continue this collaborative effort that you are doing? One of your senior officials is also here on an M&E. This is the first time he's coming to the Gambia. What are some of the things that you want to continue with support for the local communities, food aid or relief?
Yeah, well, as you said, we are here on a monitoring visit with my Under-Secretary General. We have been in Senegal, and we crossed over to the Gambia yesterday, basically to look at how the twin track, when we say twin track, we are looking at the short term but also the long term. meaning that our visit here is to look at how we continue to transition from the short term to the long term, where we continue to work with the Gambia, support the Gambia Red Cross, to work with the communities long beyond the emergency phase. So when we go back, we look at what the needs are and what we have seen, and based on that, together we will see how, with the Undersecretary General that I'm visiting with, to see how we can continue to support the Gambia Red Cross in their efforts. So basically, we hope to continue this collaboration because the Red Cross is here to stay, and we as their federation, we are here to continue the support in their work with the communities.
Thank you very much, Mr. Singh.
You're welcome.
Ale etu data sumana wala munin
jobu jarabure mbotawol ñing ay kayra bale di bankola alay momo harje ni alay harje fu balla son tobe dame sewoni kontano dron e alay wala dinne betantula mbal jayla baltantula mbal jayla alay banko tuta alma alay al tuta lani ci la hormo amay
Okay, Mr. Ibrahim Hassani, Gambia Red Cross Society, President of Gambia Red Cross Society. The communities are very happy indeed about the gesture, benevolence extended to them by the Gambia Red Cross Society. This in response to the Gambia government earlier pronouncement about the crop failure. Now, how do you see this issue of the complementary role between the government, the NGOs, vis-a-vis the community? The government made this plea. Now you have responded.
Thank you. Like you said, it started in March this year when the government declared crop failures and food insecurity, and then we quickly jumped on board, being the Gambia Red Cross. And as you know, we are a humanitarian organization, and our role is always auxiliary to government. We always complement and supplement government efforts. And therefore, when we jumped on board, we did the assessment with them, and then we launched an appeal through the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, and we were able to secure funding for our appeal. It's true that we were able to purchase rice as food and also rice as seedlings. So our approach has been the twin track approach. We wanted to solve the emergency by providing food, rice, and also to build community resilience by providing the long-term solutions, like providing seedlings and fertilizers, so as to mitigate this situation which gives rise to this food insecurity. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Greetings to you all. Red Cross is quite essential to educate them. They can tell you a lot about adult depression. As complete information regarding the usage of condom as a preventive mechanism.